Live here at the Inspire Stadium here in Oshodi, Lagos, where we're preparing for the last game of the season. After securing the MPFL tickets, Gateway United confirmed relegation to play the third tier of the Nigerian League as we're getting set for the last kick of the season. It's the match week 18 fixture of the second tier of the Nigerian football. It's the last game as well from the Southern Conference A. From the Southern Conference B, it goes down on Tuesday. For a long time, Victor had not really been having the best of time to watch Inter Lagos game live, and into this game is here in Oshodi to be part of the progress of the Inter Lagos MPFL season. Hello, Victor. How are you doing? And are you hearing from Ife? Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing today, sir? Now preparing well for the upcoming election, and I wish you all the very best, sir. May God Almighty crown all your effort and then give you all your heart's desire. May God grant you the heart's desire. Baba Mowa. Hello, Victor. Good afternoon and welcome to Inspire Stadium.
Good afternoon.
We're getting set for the match week 18 fixture of the Nigerian National League, the second tier of the Nigerian football. Inter Lagos had finished well. 90% of the squad, 19% of the squad who started the journey for Inter Lagos this season will now hence it. They will surely become fans today to have the best of time as well, to encourage the second team as well will be playing against Gateway United in today's game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome wherever you are to the Inspire Stadium here in Oshodi for the match week 18 fixture of the Nigerian National League, the second tier of the Nigerian football, where Inter Lagos will host Gateway United, who had already confirmed relegation to the third tier of the Nigerian League. It is secured, guaranteed, stamped, and authorized. Inter Lagos as well have secured their place to the top flight football of the Nigerian League, the Nigerian Premier Football League. 90% of the starting 11 of the Inter Lagos this season will not be ending this game to play Gateway United. They have a change in the goalkeeper, apart from Ishola Razak and as well Bonaventure Chiemela, who had really been having time as well to be in the starting lineup of the previous matches. They have a change in goalkeeper. Xavier Alatabi, not on the bench for today's game, becoming fans as well to share up. It is going to be the second choice goalkeeper. The third choice goalkeeper, Ebuka Dili, will be the second choice goalkeeper for today's game. Bashit Isiaka is number one choice goalkeeper for today's game. His first time he will be in action to be in goal for this NNL campaign for the match week 18, last of their season. Sadiq Abdelaziz will operate from the right hand side. Friday Utibe from the left, and Eric Boma with alongside Ishola Abdulrazak with Bonaventure Chiemela will be the five-man in that back line. Akrede Abbas, Aliu Awal, Keve Iyebe, and Rizal Unamuchi in the middle of the area. They allow Wisdom Johnson to be the only man up front to lead the attack for Inter Lagos in this game as we are getting ready for this game. Uchenna Njoku as well, captain of the side, who had started every single game. He's not available for today's game as well. He had played every single game so far from the start of the season, and as well he started with Inter Lagos from the fourth season 3 seasons ago. He was there last season as well, and as well he had really showcased and lay a perfect trademark as well to be part of the squad. Will get that kind of record, a positive word, to become the first ever team and first ever squad as well, alongside his teammates, to secure that MPFL ticket after third time trying. It is over for another try. They will have to hope they cement their place top of the Nigerian League. Welcome whatever you are to this beautiful stadium as well here in Oshodi. It is going to be what of another moment to have one of the best of football. And they say bye-bye to NNL as they will prepare for the MPFL. It's good to see them play MPFL next season. Victor, he has really done well as well. And a remarkable way of media broadcast of all Inter Lagos matches, both home and away. Victor Odolu. Warner Richard as well will be in charge of the video coverage and the live stream of this game for viewers across the globe as well to have access to watch this game live as well. We're getting set for this game. It's the last of the NNL season from the Southern Conference A. And from the Southern Conference B as well, they'll have their last game on Tuesday. Shakiru Kiwa will not be on touchline for today's game. The head coach for Inter Lagos, the assistant coach, will be the head coach, Coach Bamidele, will as well set a big record for himself to become the coach to win the FA Cup as well for Inter Lagos after taking charge as the interim coach. And now the last and the finish of the season as well, on as we are on and run to just see how the season ends for both Inter Lagos, who are as well confirmed their MPFL tickets, and Gateway, who as well confirmed their relegation. No miracle can bring Gateway United back to the NNL. It is done and dusted and confirmed. Where they stand on the log table now, they'll have to strive to stir up what comes out of the next season, possibly to play the third tier of the Nigerian League, or get a perfect slot as well to get themselves to retry their hope as well to play the second tier of the Nigerian football. As it stands now, no miracle can just get them their status to remain in the NNL at the moment. They have numbers of fans as well on seat to cheer them to victory, but nothing would change them to survive that relegation at the moment. Victor as well will have to follow Gateway United to relegation to play the Total Rancho League. As you confirm, the seat ninth on the log table with just 9 points so far from 15 matches played. From initial 45 points, they only got at 9 points. Talking of Gateway United. That is just one of their worst ever outing in the NNL campaign. Inter Lagos sit first on the log table with 29 points from initial 45. That's still not bad. Being Limited as well coming into this game, who had ended their season as well, sit second on the log table with 28 points. They will have to come back next season to restart and reshape themselves to restart all over again to possibly as well fight for the top flight ticket. Goalkeeper for today's game in goal for the Inter Lagos, Isiaka Bashid. The best of time as well to express himself as one of the trusted goalkeeper going to the MPFL to be part of the squad as well. They will surely remain in the fold and gallery of Inter Lagos, having to just do the unthinkable and unimaginable way of getting the ticket. They tried the first season, they were close. Second season, they stumbled. And coming into their third season, it works out right and good under Shakiru Giwa. %90 of the teams playing in this game against Gateway United have never played as a starting lineup, apart from Ishola Abdulrazak, who always come in for Jonathan Emmanuel. Will take the place of the departure of Wale Akintola, who is now with Enugu Rangers. Bonaventure Chiemela as well take the place of Adebisi Olamikun, who is outside Nigerian football, having a better greener pasture. He has done well for Inter Lagos. And his sweat really yielding him a positive return. I wonder what Victor is really smoking this afternoon. Way over better reflex. How well this time? Young talented player as well, taking the place of Gavar. Best way to enjoy their home feelings of how NNL looks like. Not forgetting they will as well introduce the club president in the second half as well. Talking of Lanre Figo, who will as well be playing as a centre back in this game. He played against the Ijele FC in the last season. It's going to be making his second debut in the NNL. He played last season in the last game as well against the Ijele FC, where he took the place of Wale Akintola, the captain of the side, and have to cut the captain armband from Wale Akintola in their game against the Ijele FC June last year. Arizai almost close. Arizai scored a sublime finish against Beyond Limit last season as well. And he's been trusted to be in the starting lineup for today's game to control the middle of the area for Inter Lagos in this game. Another well-experienced and long-serving player as well for Inter Lagos. His third season in Inter. Arizan Zodo with number 18 jersey. He joins from Star Builders. He was there the start of the new season. Second season was there as well. And he's part of the squad as well to join the gallery and the fold of Inter Lagos, to be part of the picture of the success story. Arinze did excellently well. And the airbag control wasn't really good to wrap that lovely pass of ball there from Arinze, who feeds a airbag well, but the center forward did not get the right touch of ball to connect that right of pass. And that sees our run of attack wasted once again. They're not really looking desperate for the 3 points as Airport's calmly approaching this game. Both sides are not under pressure. Everything really sealed and confirmed. Yeah, babe. A wrong pass for Abbas Akorede once again. Abbas Akorede is another graduate of Shovel Select FA, campaigning in the NU League Cup 2025-2026 season from the Southern West Conference at the Remo Star Stadium, where they sit fourth on the log table. They will play Grasshopper on Tuesday, Shovel Select, where Abbas Akorede as well joined to continue his football career with Inter Lagos with the number 24 jersey. In case you don't know him, Victor. Gateway United are only playing for pride at the moment. You talk about the calmness and composure, the confidence of Bonaventure, given the right room for Ishala Abdurazak as well to be trusted to be paired in this game. Jonathan Emmanuel had missed 3 matches in a row now after being sent off against Sunshine Stars in Akure. He wasn't available for their match week 16 and 17. His red card completed in the last game, but the head coach not interested in bringing him for today's game and have the beck of trust in Ishala Abdurazak being paired alongside Bonaventure Chiemela in today's game. Larry Waju Figo as well will be introduced to play from the centre back row. Possibly it may be Ishala Abdurazak to be sacrificed for the club president in the second half. Should only have 30 minutes as well to play. He played the 30 minutes against the Gile last season, making his first debut ever in the NNL. In his game as well, the second season, where he will be making his second debut as well for Inter Lagos. I guess as well he will be playing in the Nigerian Premier Football League coming season, where Victor as well will have to get himself prepared. No way to come forward now. Yeah, babe. It's a water deflecting ball. It's given for a cornering advantage of Inter Lagos as they are still pushing with hope to strike first in this game. Not shot on target yet from the both sides, who are still calmly pushing into this game with the right hope of confidence. Every single chances, every time and count of set pieces like this really counts. With numbers of players arriving, including Bonaventure from this corner. Chased by Aliu Hawa. Fix Abbas Akorede. Iyebe inside, expecting the cross. This time goes for a parallel one through the strand forward. 1-on-1 with the defender this time. Heavy cross, still not well delivered. Still not the best of clearance. But calmly retrieved by the Gateway United defender, as they yet to get to the territory line of Inter Lagos for a better penetration of attack. A lot of time to still play for both sides. One team secure their promotion, one team confirm relegation. And this is just an opposite side of football. A promotion and a repeat of class. And just the best of the season so far from the last 2-3 seasons for Gateway United, who had really been battling relegation. They battled relegation as well last season. 2 seasons ago as well, they were unable to survive that. And this same season as well, they have to try to restructure the brand and the old structure of Gateway United. It's been a job well done from the match day 1 to the match day 18 from Victor and Wandery Richard, who has been in charge of the media broadcast of all Inter Lagos matches, both home and away. Eric Boma, Bonaventure Chiemela, Ishala Abdurazak will have to come to push this time for Aliu. No pressure on the Inter Lagos at the moment, as they really having the best of time to enjoy themselves and have accurate short passes to have a free flow of this game. Calmly pushing towards getting the best of approach of football They're having every bit of football confidence to just enjoy every minute of this game. Not to really count and change the table at the end of this game, but teams really playing for pleasure. It's the best of time as well for Victor to sacrifice his time as well to have the best of view of the last NNL season from the Southern Conference A. A big failure as well for Isaka Bashit in goal for today's game, representing Inter Lagos, taking the place of Xavier Atabi, who had really been saving Inter Lagos season from the start of the match day one. Now available for today's game, have to rest and as well prepare ahead of the Super 4, which will be going down in Ikene in some weeks' time. It's the Super 4 from the 4 teams that top the table from each conference will clash for the Super 4. Razak this time coming to Isaac Bashit, Eric Boma, Isaac again. Time of another needed affection of Bull. Abbas did well with a lot of fine turning up ball. Fixed that excellently with a lovely well measured pass. Excellently sweeps there by Abbas Akorede to feed Friday Utibe. And Utibe unable to control that lovely well measured pass from Abbas Akorede. Almost got a right of a feet of attack. But Friday Utibe unable to get the right control of the ball. The Lagos as well are still not having a right off front to break the defense line of Gateway United at the moment. Coming down to restart from the back line of the Gateway United, who are only playing defensive game at the moment. Still unable to torment the back line of Inter Lagos at the moment. Still plenty of time for both sides to have the free flow and enjoy the last NNL season. It's the last kick of the NNL season. Nothing attached at the end of this game. Nothing to fight for again. It's already confirmed. Utibe will have a one-on-one opportunity. Their best chance, possibly penalty, should be. No doubt about that. No referee will deny that. It's a clear contact. Utibe runs into space. It's forced by the center referee. Complaint from the offender. Still goes into the referee book. And it's a big responsibility now for the host of the match day 18 fixture Inter Lagos to strike first. And it's Abbas Akorede to step forward to take this big responsibility. Abbas to score his first goal of the season on the last day of the season. The Shovel Select product to make the club president, who might be watching this game live, proud as well and have a little smile to his face to see his product as well score his first NNL goal from the spot kick. Opportunity to strike, and that is perfectly taken. Well dispatched into the back of the net. Despite goalkeeper gets it right. Abbas Akorede opened the scoring for Inter Lagos on the last day of the season of the match day 18 fixture with a well-taken penalty to put the table topper 1 goal up in this game. So well-dispatched penalty there. That's part the goalkeeper gets it right. The goalkeeper not able to stop that. good start. And that is looking more perfect. First time they're able to push for a meaningful attack, and they have that breakthrough from a call of the center referee pointing to the spot. So United will have time to attack forward. Another well-delivered cross. Then they have to do that man duty, excellently done by Sadiq Abdelaziz. And it's a call of a foul on Sadiq, which will be for Interlagos free kick. Lot to still play, a lot of time as well to still play. Back now to the best of confidence, pushing up into this game, showing why they still remain top of the table, as they are uncatchable and unstoppable at the moment. They've set an unforgettable history that will surely be remembered in the history of the Nigerian football. Looking of Interlagos. They waited for their time. They had their first time to try. They never keep relenting and keep losing hope. Starting the second to restart themselves and restart their hope once again for the second time. No crime in third trying, and they finally get it right to now play with the big men in the top flight of the Nigerian football. Calmly done by Anrize, who wants to wing it back heavily. Bonaventure on a table from an offside position. It's called for an offside. Retrieving that with the best of confidence and giving the best right of hope to enjoy themselves. Not really playing this game under pressure, not forgetting to play Gateway United in the match. They won! That was just a flash. He almost caught the goalkeeper unaware. But that was just too wide and not serious penetration. Not really a bad attempt, but just so wide. And just went flash the post. And that was just their first shot target, which goes off. So United are now having confidence now to come forward, now to tie, possibly. Clear to the sky this time. No way given this time. Well recovered by the defender to restart once again from the back line. Side are not really increasing the test of this game as they're just calmly approaching this game, playing to just honor the match day 18 fixture, confirming nothing to fight for at the end of this game. Almost to a perfect run this time. Now well caught wide. Big day for Bonaventure alongside Eric Boma. No Quadri, Ido on the substitution list. No Uchena, no Jonathan Emmanuel on the bench for today's game. Having almost new faces on the bench, including the second choice goalkeeper as well for today's game, who is the third goalkeeper for Interlagos, Ebuka Odili. Is the second choice goalkeeper for today's game to possibly take the place of Siaka Bashit, who is as well having his first taste for this NNL season as a starter. Seville Atabi had been in goal in all matches played this season for Interlagos so far. At the moment, Isaka is still yet to be tested by Gateway United player. Not forgetting, they started this season of the match day one against the same Gateway United. And the match day one at the MKO Abiola Stadium in Abeokuta, where Interlagos defeated Gateway United by goal scored by Saturday Godwin to open the NNL campaign for the year 2025-2026 season. Starting back with goalkeeper Isaac Bashit in goal. Well, to Ishala Abdul Razak, who is still having a good way, but this time Gateway United will have opportunity to come forward. Free kick from the center circle, advantage Gateway United, but at the moment there is a player down at the moment for Inter Lagos. Still a player being attended to from the medics of the Gateway United, and as well, referee wants a change in ball. Inter Lagos might be prepared to introduce another leg before half time. Some of the players as well are warming up from the end of the corner. Ball resumed back after the player from the Gateway United is okay as well. The ball confirmed to be used by the center referee to let play continue. Ability to run into space from the flank again. Disappointing. The pressure on Isaac Bashit so far in goal for today's game. He's still widely pushing up to the best of confidence, approaching this game with the best of hope. No foul on Iyebe. Coming out to restart with Gateway United, who are still finding it difficult. They've only had a time to strike for goal from the box area of the Inter Lagos side, which goes off target. And since then, they've been unable to push any form of attack to penetrate the back line of Inter Lagos so far. Isaac Bashit as well having holiday in goal with no pressure so far from Gateway United players, who are still pushing for hope of equalizer. Not really done well by Friday Otibe, who loses out the ball possession cheaply. Gateway United are still finding football not easy at the moment, struggling every season playing in the NNL. They're now becoming a landlord in the second tier of the Nigerian football, one of the longest serving clubs as well, playing in the second tier of the Nigerian Football League. They've once played in the Nigerian Premier Football League. This is coming to a difficult task to get that of flight ticket. Gateway United last played in the Nigerian Premier Football League during the 2009-2010 season. Since their relegation, they've been competing in the NNL. They as well played in the third tier of the Nigerian League. They only played the Nigerian Premier Football League in the 2009-2010 season. And that means they've relegated since 16 years ago. Gateway United. Being followed by Victor. They both relegated in 2010. Well, with the top flight football return back to Gateway, as they've been pushing with hope of confidence and optimistic mindset of getting to play the top flight ticket again. Inter Lagos only have to wait for 3 good years before getting the top flight ticket. And now, here they are, here they come, here they belong to the big boys, to the big men as well, playing the top flight football. And leave the babies as well playing the lower divisions. Fine turning on ball from the captain of the side of the Gateway United. Sweeps out to the right hand side. We're gathering numbers of players, expecting him to find cross. Bonaventure will have to do that well. Eric Bowman as well, excellently done to release down for Anrize. Will have to drop into the back line as well to assist the defender. Another well exposed and experienced midfielder operating in the middle of the area for Inter Lagos in today's game. Another longest serving player, extort season for Inter Lagos since joining from Star Builders. Goal scorer Abbas. Eric Bowman. Can they recollect back to Abbas Sakurede, wants to run forward. The midfielder having the best of time to enjoy himself now. Expressing himself well, big and good. Taking advantage of every male. Aliu Utibe. Uncut wall. Aliu managed to release down for Yebe. Yebe! It's a fine save made. First time the centre forward will have a shot on target. It's a lovely one touch of football. Excellently done by Inter Lagos, who almost created another better opportunity for the second goal. But it's another fine big save made. First time in this game by the goalkeeper. That was almost close. A perfect teamwork. Good exchange of passes there between Utibe and Aliu. Release the last touch of ball for Yebe, who will have to make that attempt for himself. And the goalkeeper have to deny Yebe that lovely strike of ball. Was in a good position to test the goalkeeper. Well, it's a 5-minute for save. First time in this game by the goalkeeper. Next by conceding from the spot kick. Makes that big save for himself. Way too good. Not really the best of control there from Abbas, who is seeking the referee protection for foul. Nothing is given by a referee. Waste player advantage, Gateway United. Retiming every act of this game. One little touch with confidence. Excellent touch of football. They're keeping out of the whole possession in the advantage. They're making football looks easy for themselves at the moment with their accurate short passes. I guess one day, Richard as well will leave broadcast and start playing football. I guess one day, Richard as well will leave camera and start playing football. Because Inter Lagos are making football looks easy at the moment. Nothing comes easy, but football is coming to look more easy and adaptable to play for Inter Lagos players at the moment, despite playing with the second team. Their second team, their team B as well, are just a tough team to face with the way they've played against Gateway United in today's game. Shakir Giwa not on the touchline for today's game, allowing Coach Bamidele to as well have the best of time to show his own exposure and experience as head coach. Not forgetting he was the head coach who led Inter Lagos to their first silverware, winning the Lagos FA Cup last year, defeating Ikorodu City on penalties. Bonaventure Chiamela. Grabbing out to restart this time with Eric Bowman. Confidence really rising with the best of attack. No pressure so far. They're turning this match to a training ground at the moment now with their style of play, not under pressure. Every single player must touch the ball before reaching the Gateway United's territory. No stress, no pressure as well for the center referee, who is having the best of time to enjoy himself. We keep checking on his watch. There is still time to play. Friday Utibe unable to go past this time. Still well retrieved by his own teammate Ali Uhawa, who wants to face Abbas. Abbas having the best of time to enjoy himself on the field of play. No pressure on the midfielder as well. Every single player of Inter Lagos in this game are having the best of time to enjoy every set piece of this game, making football looks easy for themselves with a accurate touch of football. Utibe now unable to dago another lovely pass this time. Demonstrating well, Shalarazaki is there to restart back with Isaac Bashit and goal. Goalkeeper yet to be tested by Gateway United, despite still pushing for a possible equalizer before half time. Eric Boma, the man who missed that glorious moment against Beyond Limit away from home in the match day 13 fixture. An empty net missed by Eric Boma in that game against Beyond Limit. Week later, celebrated his birthday. Time with a touch this time by Arinze. Smuggled that perfectly well for Utibe. He wants to do it to Leno Utibe. And this time around, it's another no threat. He will have to watch more clips of Gavaro Lanio, who always does the work to beat the defenders easily. These are kind of bending. Gavaro Lanio knows how to do better. He's not as well on the bench for today's game. Watching this game from home, Gavar will never be forgetting. His name surely will be in the gallery book of Inter Lagos as well. They will surely picture tag the whole squad that have done the unthinkable and unimaginable ways of circumstance to deliver Inter Lagos to play the top flight football. One picture after other will surely be in the gallery book of Inter Lagos for the rest of the club history. Because from the start of the season, nobody gave them that kind of opportunity as well. But today, yeah, they are champion from the Southern Conference A. They've secured the top flight football. And in today's game, their team B as well are pushing as well to have their best of taste. Now, NNL looks like almost 90% of the starting 11 for today's game are not a regular starter for Inter Lagos, but they are having the best of time as well to feel how NNL looks like against the relegated Gateway United side. Bonaventure, Eric Boma, Ishala Abdul Razak, calmly retrieved back to Abbas, the goal scorer from a sport kick. Arinze, Aliu, Friday Utibe, operating from the wing of Gavar, now doing excellently well. First time he will get it right to make a perfect move of ball, and he wins the side a corner. This is a kind of game Gavar had really makes life look difficult for the Gateway United backline with his pace and skills. With Friday Utibe had really been finding difficult to break into space easily to penetrate the backline of Gateway United in this game. Bonaventure wants to join forward from this corner. Decide to go for a short one back to Ali. Utibe received back. It's a lovely cross. Not the best catch there from goalkeeper. He's being chased by his own teammates. Ball already out of play for a throw, which will be Inter Lagos' advantage. We're already approaching half time. The host for the last Kickoff of the season, match day 18 fixture of the Nigerian National League. The table topper still leads by a goal to nil from a well-taken penalty by Abbas Akorede, separating these two sides. Both sides nothing to fight for at the end of this game. Before this game, every act of the NNL from the Southern Conference A already settled. Oh, that's a lovely pass once again. It's a poor ball control. A promising run of attack wasted again. They have to go back to the drawing table and ask themselves questions. What went wrong? They've really suffered and struggled. Not just this season alone. 2, 3, 4 seasons ago. They've last played the Nigerian Premier Football League 2009-2010 season. And since then, they've never even come close to get the MPFL ticket. They'll have to try to come back next season as well to try all over again, Gateway United. It is confirming to Lagos to join the big men in the top flight football, to play the likes of Shooting Stars, Ikorodu. They will play Plateau United. They will play Economy Warriors. They will play Warri Wolves. They will play Bendon Insurance. How prepared are you, Victor, to travel to North? No foul on Aliu. Restarted with Isiaka Bashir in goal. There is a big problem at the moment for Friday Utibe, who is down injured at the moment, and referee not aware of that. But the medics of the team have to quickly attend to him off the field to allow play continue, as Gateway United are pushing with hope to possibly get themselves right back in this game before halftime. Lack of communication of ball, disappointing. No right of ball. They will have to just go back to the drawing table ahead of what next season surely will look like. They've struggled from the start of the season, lose to the right, losing to the same Inter Lagos to their match opener 1-0. And to the last of their match, the 18th fixture, they're playing the table topper as they're still behind by 1-0. We're already approaching halftime. Abbas Akorede penalty, well taken, separating these two sides. Beyond limit as well. We're close. They have 3 draws recorded in a row. Damaged their top flight ticket this season. They were part of the team who played the Super 8 in Enugu 2 seasons ago during the 4th season of Inter Lagos, where Richard as well alongside Victor have to travel alongside Madiba. Crab out with a touch of ball. There'll be a lot of questions to be answered after this game. Victor, where is Madiba? Alongside Wannery Richard, who is as well the #1 videographer. But still continue with Gateway United still behind by 1-0. Goal scored by Abbas, well-taken penalty, still separating these two sides as we already coming close to halftime. Gateway are still with hope of gentility to possibly get themselves the equalizer. They're yet to have a single shot on target. They've only had a shot off target. Ishola uncaught well by the defender now. Oh! That was just so close. There is a needed diving as well from the goalkeeper. But his teammates have to do that man duty to settle for a corner. It's Gateway United first corner of the game. Find the liver cross, unable to locate his own teammate, and decide to shoot again. Nothing to worry. Goalkeeper Isiaka Bashir, and it's goal kick. Sylvester Iweka as well is not in the substitution list as well. Not available. Only have to travel with the team as well to encourage the boys for victory in today's game. Another solid man in the middle of the area for Inter Lagos this season, Sylvester Iweka. No way given again for Gateway United to have their fourth shot on target as well for a possible breakthrough. Offside call. Trangudan to restart with Bonaventure alongside Eric Boma. Eric playing from a different role into this game as a defensive midfielder. From the usual position, well known to be playing as a right back, he's playing from the middle of the area into this game, Eric Boma. Always take the place of Quadri Idowu from the right back position. But into this game, playing more from the middle of the area. 60 seconds to play to the fourth 45 minutes of this game, plus what the additional time will be before halftime break. It is Inter Lagos 1, Gateway United 0, live here at the Inspire Stadium here in Oshodi, Lagos, the home ground for the end of the NNL season for Inter Lagos. Welcoming Gateway United for the last game of the season, match day 18 fixture. They still lead by a goal to nil. Second corner, Gateway United's advantage as we already getting close to halftime. Wants to go for a direct corner this time, not interested in taking a corner in a short way. Ishola Razak, height advantage to win the area ball on here. He had two options, either to release the pass or shoot, and at the end, the best decision made to shoot from that range. And still no threat on goalkeeper. It is going to be 2 minutes of additional time to be shown by the fourth official. 45 minutes already played. Managed to keep that well by Yebe. Eric Boma. Adapting well from the middle of the area, playing from a different role into this game as a defensive midfielder. Well known to be playing from the right back position. And into this game, he's been tested to play and operate from the middle. Rush forward for another attack. Gateway United here with 3 shots played already off target. No shot on target yet to test easier. Opportunity to shoot. And it's deflected to make it easy for Ezekiel Bashi to catch. The goalkeeper still having holiday in goal despite the second choice goalkeeper being trusted to be in goal for today's game, allowing Samuel Atabi to become a fan for today's game. Not on the bench. Ebuka Odili is the second choice goalkeeper for today's game in goal for Inter Lagos. As we'll await as well, the co-president will surely be introduced in the second half of this game to make his second ever debut in the NNL. Possibly he will as well be part of the squad to play the Nigerian Premier Football League with Inter Lagos. Not surprised to see that. We have the manager, the general manager of Enugu Rangers as well, who always play for Rangers International, Amobi. Will not be surprised to see Figola as well play top 5 football comes next season with Inter Lagos. Aliu misses out. The ball possession wings back heavily by the strong, energetic midfielder, but it's the foul given by center referee for Gateway United's advantage. Possible last stretch of this game. Free kick given. for possible rain to possibly have their first shot on target to test goalkeeper Eze Kabash shooting goal. Just full of disappointment. Nowhere near. Referee keep checking on his watch. He's still not yet ready to put an end into this half. Enough time as well for Coach Bamidele as well to have the best of time to express himself on the touchline for today's game as the head coach. Shakiru Giwa freely relaxed from the VIP seat as well. Arizay demonstrating well. Now well caught by the midfielder, foul by Arizay, free kick. It will be Gateway United's advantage. Additional time of this half, one on by the center referee. Quick shot, one taking. For the second time, referee will keep to watch. And that is that. So an half-time, which had been a one-sided game. The table topper to half-time break to the last game of the season. Leaked by Gotinho to the well-taken penalty from the midfielder, Abbas Akorede. Separating these two sides is Inter Lagos 1. Gateway United 0 to half-time. best for you. We get to set for the second half of the game. One goes to Bangkok. It's a side. He's taking back really hard. Enough for the 5 minutes to extract 6 up. Go next match. Still under pressure. Having a better free flowing goal, communicating well with his own teammates. We're back for the second half. There is a change as well. Double substitutions made. There is the introduction of Femi Adetola as well, who is a product of the Star Builders as well, alongside Arinze. Is to lead the attack as well, to hence the second half of this game with the introduction of Samuel Sunday. Eric Boma had really had best of time as well from the middle of the area. Arinze with another wrong pass this time, did not get the right court for Femi, his own teammate. They both played for Star Builders. They both graduated from Star Builders. Really doing well in colours of Interlagos to as well be part of the team, part of the squad, part of the players as well to get Interlagos the MPFL ticket. The Star Builders products are making and doing the deals and setting that big name and record for themselves. Now there are talent from the grassroots. If opportunities are given and well scouted, which the scout of Interlagos as well have been doing excellently well to be able to discover a lot of talent from various grassroots teams to give them the sort of opportunity as well to play for Interlagos, and they've done excellently well. There are numbers of players well known who had really been outstanding and impressive during their playing time from their grassroots team before joining Interlagos. No foul, but the player is seriously in pain, and the attention will be shifted on the player down for Gateway United after having a contact with Femi Adetola. I guess the centre referee may have to confirm to know if there is going to be need for the medics call. Gateway's corner. Time to go for a short one. The margin still possible to push for an equalizer. Chest down by Femi. I call him the new discovered Nigerian Diego Costa. Abbas this time. Femi well positioned. Lovely ball this time. And the goalkeeper have to do that man duty to stretch his whole body. Well caught well. And red well. It's another pass well meant for Femi Adetola. But I guess Abbas did not get the well measured of pass. And makes it look difficult for the centre forward to have the right connection of the pass. Very strong and energetic Femi Adetola up front. Workaholic Richard, being in charge of almost the grassroots teams in Nigeria to make sure you develop the grassroots football. Better broadcast. Whenever Richard, the CEO of Whenever Richard is the CEO of Pro Soccer, in charge of all the media broadcasts. Victor. Gentle but deadly. Inter Lagos will have another 45 minutes to possibly put their best of hope to push for one more goal and seal this game. With just one goal separating these two sides, still enough. It was the same scoreline they had in their first meeting in the match day one fixture at the MKO Abiola Stadium in Abeokuta for the opening fixture of the season, where Saturday Godwin scored in the second half of that game. And in this game as well, the second meeting and to the last of the NNL season, it is still the same scoreline they had in their first meeting, their match day one, separating these two sides. There is another serious collision there between Sound and Samuel. And the Gato United player. There is going to be a call of the medics of the team to come over to attend to the player down at the moment. We'll resume back after the player attended to by the medics of Ghetto United is okay. Traumatizing forward to still attack now as they're still pushing with hope of equalizer. Nowhere for needed. Not still the best of cross. Watch with smile there by Ezekiel Bashid. Every way of single act. Sadiq unable to get that right. Abdelaziz. Stopped well by the right back, who is doing excellently well in the right back position. Every right position on the field of play from Inter Lagos have the best legs to be produced. Abbas. Recropper back to Aliu Awa. Grabbing out to another wall, turning a ball from the midfielder. No foul given by referee, will waste play on advantage.
I don't think like when they start, they wave you. They call you for phone. You no pick. No, you never come that time.
In Mama, they call her Indo.
No, you never come that time. So I just see person they call like this.
No camera.
What did I tell her? Huh?
Ties in with another touch of ball, still on your way out. Fine ball sweeps in. Eric Boma is there for the needed clearance. X2O. And decide to shoot from that long range. No worry, no threat. Goal kick into Lagos way. Bashir had really been having the best of time to enjoy himself in goal for today's game. Goalkeeper had not really been having best of time to as well. Half time to be tested by Gateway United's attack. Calmly stopped well by Bonaventure alongside. Is it Ishila Abdul Razak? Fine crossing. Not almost caught well. Highly disappointing once again for another attempt that comes wide. But again, the hand so called from the center referee is giving out a goal kicking advantage of Inter Lagos. Substitutions. It's going to be the last days of the game for the captain of the side who started this game as the captain. This is the assistant captain after Uchenna Njoku is making way for another fresh leg into this game. It's the turn of Gabriel Kennedy to be introduced as well. And it's the last days of the game for Arinze. For another exceptional player as well to show his skills and potential on the field of play as one of the trusted players as well to get the job done ahead of the MPFL season. The club president still on the bench, yet to be introduced. The club president is still on the bench, yet to be introduced. Still we await the introduction of the club president, who is having the best of his time as well. There's going to be a call of Amenix on the player down for Inter Lagos and as well captain of the side for Gateway United in this game. The players have been attended to by the medics of the two teams. And now with the best of confidence, really pushing up with the best of hope. Amazing display from Inter Lagos, ending the season well. And they're pushing up a big message to the opponent ahead of what the MPFL season surely will look like. They've done their assignment from the match day one, and they've fulfilled their promise. The club president is warming up and ready to be introduced any moment from now. He's trying to keep himself fit before his introduction, alongside the bench of Interlagos as well, will be joining the club president himself to warm up and later be introduced. Well, before the introduction, there is free kick given in advantage of Gateway United from the right reverse angle. Fine ball, well dealt with by Bonaventure again to settle for corner. Corner number 5 for Gateway United, pushing with the hope of equalizer. They'll surely want to end the season possibly with a meaningful result. I wonder how they will react to the end of the season, confirming their relegation. Fun headed into the back of the net. It's a free header. And they give themselves a live hope of joy that even if nothing will come out of this game, that will surely stop the table topper who already claimed champion from the Southern Conference A to get their second win over them to end the season. It was a free header, and first time Isiaka Bashit tested with a heading, and the goalkeeper becomes a spectator, unable to move. Was just a free header, and well capitalized on by the captain. Will bring this game back level, and we have to start all over again. And we're camping out to see for a call of a foul, which will be Gateway United's advantage. That is their best chance into the second half of this game. And they got themselves that breakthrough. Nevertheless, no matter the scoreline, if Gateway United secure victory in this game, it doesn't push this seat on the log table. It is confirmed and sealed. They will have to play the third tie of the Nigerian League. Nothing shake. They stand on the log table, even if they get a victory in this game. Nothing change. Interlagos ticket as well to play the top flight ticket, even if they lose this game. So both teams are only playing this game for honor and pride. Double substitutions made by Gateway United. Another call of a foul now. That equalizer now giving Gateway United the best of confidence to penetrate forward for attack. Interlagos first yellow card as well in this game. Good ball launch. Furious reaction there from Isiaka Bashit. Not really happy with the way his backline are now exposing themselves to the hands of Gateway United to attack. Abbas. About the left back. Aliu. That touch seems to be heavy from Aliu. Foul committed surely. Free kick it will be for Gateway United's advantage, and now they're waking up from sleep since getting themselves the equalizer. No interaction, of course. And as well, any move from Shakir Giwa will have to give Coach Bamidele that free row as well to express himself on the touchline for today's game. Free kick well delivered again. There was another begging chance. Begging moment not well utilized. Go kick. Powerfully streamed, this time away from Summer. Calmly done by Bonaventure, showing his experience and his exposure as well. That kind of stop is to show how experienced he is. He's as well a former Shooting Stars player before being loaned to play for Inter Lagos. Did not have enough playing time for Luyoli Warriors and being loaned out to play for Inter Lagos, doing well in the colors of the pride of Lagos. Talking of Bonaventure Chiemela, taking the place of Adebisi Olamikun. Another promising cross, but this time to the save hand of Isiaka Bashit. Femi did excellently well with that first touch of ball, brilliantly done. It's a lovely well release of pass from Femi. Foul on Gabriel Kennedy. Talk about the first touch of ball there from Femi Adetola. Looks too beautiful. Release a perfect pass for Gabriel Kennedy, who makes another promising run. Challenge was done by the Gateway United defender. Well seen by the center referee. And gives the home side a free kick in a promising area now to possibly restore back the lead for themselves. They're yet to have a single shot on target in the second half of this game. They had numbers of chances in the first half. Was only able to utilize one from that well-taken penalty by Abbas Akorede. But I have a big responsibility from the Seppies now to possibly strike second to restore back the lead for themselves. From a free kick responsibility close to the edge of the box area. The gathering numbers of players of Inter Lagos surrounding this to take the responsibility of the Seppies. Abbas may wants to go for goalie. Oh, that was just too high. Not a bad thinking there from Abbas, who decided to make that effort himself. But off the crossbar he goes. Too challenging this time. Sadiq Abdelaziz. Ishala with a long one. And he's going to be given for goalkeeper's free kick for protection on the goalkeeper. Chance coming! Brace for the captain! They've capitalized on their two best chances. And they have to come from a goal down now to lead surprisingly by 2-1. Gateway United are now surprisingly leading the table topper by 2-1. But still yet would not save them from relegating. Still yet, the scoreline would not save Gateway United from relegating. 2-1 as it stands. They've turned things around and now lead surprisingly by 2-1. As Interlagos are now preparing to make substitutions any moment from now, is going to be the introduction of the club president himself, Larry Wajufigo, who is going to be making a second debut in this NNL season representing Interlagos. His first was last season against the Jela FC June 2025. And his second appearance, second debut in NNL game for Interlagos. Finally, it's going to be the introduction of the club president, Larry Figo himself. His second appearance, appearing in all Interlagos' last matches of the season, last game of the season. It was in action against the Jele last season, last game of the season. And today is going to be another remarkable day for the club president, confirming his team promotion to the top flight football. We'll only have the best time to free flow in this game and as well enjoy what NNL season looks like. As a football player who still seems to be 100% fit to play football, will have to quit football to concentrate on football administration and as well owning a football team to set a big record to become one of the youngest ever club owner to play in the top flight football of the Nigerian League. Larry Figo is the club president. His name will surely be remembered in Nigerian football to become the one and only youngest club owner to play the top flight football. Richard as well has been inspiring to play football, but injury has put him out for a couple of years. I'll have to quit football to join media. And patiently still waiting for his time, Larry Figo, to be introduced. Because at the moment, the captain of Gateway United, who scored brace, putting his side in front first time in this game, is now injured, been attended to by the medics. The introduction of Larry Figo made, and it's the last taste of the game. I told you in the first half it may be Ishal Abdurazak to be sacrificed for Larry Figo in the centre back row to be the last man standing. It took the place of Wale Akintola last season against the Jile FC from the centre back row, and in this game he's taking the place of Ishala. Punched heavily out by goalkeeper. His second appearance in the NNL. Big man, big name, a cheerful giver, a man with a hope of promoting talent. Thank you very much for the opportunity. He had a first infection to have that kind of feelings of ball with that Ito ball there from the Gateway United player. Well blocked by him, Larry Figo himself. I have to feel the pain here as well. But nevertheless, he's showing his activeness and body fitness that no pain, no gain. He's ready to fit up to face any challenge. Gateway United on the verge of getting themselves the third goal. Was saved by Zekabashi this time. Ball 4 by Larry Figo. Flag up on Sunday. Chance coming, loops the ball off the goalkeeper's head. They're cutting every single chances to take advantage of this moment. They were nowhere to be found all through the halftime of this game. We're seeing the best of Gateway United pushing for more of attack in the second half of this game. Exceptional display. Gateway United are still pushing for more. Chance to hit. Need to dive in there by goalkeeper to make sure the ball is not going directly into the back of the net. Gateway United are now capitalizing on every moment in this game. Good coordination since the introduction of the club president of Inter Lagos, Larry Figo. Trying to have the best pairing with Bonaventure in the back line. He had the best pairing as well last season with Adebisi Olamiko, who is as well been replaced to the second stanza by Bonaventure Chiemela with the same jersey number of Adebisi 21 jersey. Great jersey number. Adebisi wore during his playing time for Inter Lagos. This is Gabriel Kennedy. Eric Boma. Touch into the left-hand side. Gabriel Didwell, who wants to fight for the equalizer now. Larry Figo will have to try to overlap forward. Adigun Damilare. Flip a fine ball in. A fight of a vital interception was done by the defender. That was so much needed. That's another well-measured pass there from Adigun Damilare, who almost looked at his own teammate. That got out into space. Into Lagos corner. Femi fight for ball. It's fight well, and it's going to be a free kick. Been lucky not to be booked by center referee Kennedy. Gabriel is called by center referee, maybe booked. But at the moment, double players of Gateway United are down. 2 players of the Gateway United are down. Referee have to call upon the medics to attend to the players seriously down, injured for Gateway United at the moment. There is a goal to report in Owerri between Atland and Crown FC. Atland leads Crown FC by a goal to nil, which may as well push Crown FC to go bottom table with 81 minutes of football played already live at Owerri Township Stadium between Atland and Crown FC, where Atland at home still leading Crown FC by a goal to nil. Get to United free kick. Ball resumed back after the two players attend to. But the medics are both okay. Going directly for goal. Adigun Damilare. Eric Boma, not the best ball touch there from Eric. Recover quickly. Good ball flip forward. No way given this time. Into Lagos, who wants to just end their season well to possibly get a point even if they're unable to get a victory. Calmly done with confidence. That shows is as well a player who had played a professional football. Talking of Lanre Figo with his calmness in the back line. Too much of ball with interaction is going to be for throw. This are kind of people, a philanthropist, a cheerful giver, a man with a lot of ambition and mission to develop Nigerian football, Lanre Figo. These are kind of man you pray to meet in every of your single life. Corner kick given. There was a last touch of ball there from Bonaventure, walk out and seen by the assistant referee. Get to United's corner again. Into Lagos needs to be extra careful not to concede. Femi Adetola is the only man up front. Headed out by Abbas. Now still your way out. Captain of the side on the verge of hat-trick. 1-on-1 with Lanre Figo. No way to go past. Marked and support by Sunday Luis. Down injured at the moment. Retrieved by Adigun to win the side. A throw. Apology retrieved and sent by Samuel Sunday. Coming forward. Image well shared this time to Adigun. Femi Adigun. Looks by Eric. Bonaventure. Abbas. They want to just possibly get a point in this game, not to just go back home with a defeat to their last game of the season. Despite finishing well top of the table, they're uncatchable and unstoppable by the other teams from Southern Conference A. Bonaventure will have to retrieve back. Flag is up for an offside. There is going to be another attention shifted on the player down for Gateway United, which the referee have to call upon the medics. Two minutes to 90. I wonder what Richard is smoking this evening. Into Lagos as well. Where time really running out to seal off. What really matters for the victory for Gateway United is only they will receive bet power money, but they're not cementing their place to NNL status. The victory only will secure them the bonus from the bet power if it ends this way. But their relegation confirmed and authorized, sealed already. Nothing changed. Their relegation. Adigun Damilare will have to flip back to Eric Bowman. Fire on the midfielder for today's game. In the middle of the area, playing as a defensive midfielder from a change of role from his right back position. Quickly taken by Adigun to Gabriel Kennedy. Numbers of players arriving to heavy cross delivered. Sadiq Didwal. Sunday. Abbas. Adigun, it's a weak strike of ball that makes it easy for goalkeeper to dive down and catch. Gabriel Kennedy again. Adigun Damilare. No party for Gateway United. Referee says rise up. It's a dive seen by a referee from the bench of the Inter Lagos. Scream to the referee here. That would not convince the act of the center referee to change his decision. It's a tackle that seems to be serious with the rolling of ball there and rolling of ground there from Adigun Damilare, who seems to be in pain at the moment. It seems to be a serious problem for Adigun, who seems not to be 100% fit to continue, stepping on his toes, but he's still being spent enough time by the medics. 4 minutes of additional time is shown by the fourth official before this game comes to close and the NNL season of the 2025-2026 comes to close from the Southern Conference A, where Southern Conference B as well will hold on Tuesday. Southern Conference A from various centers comes to an end today. And we are live here at the Inspired Stadium here in Oshodi, Lagos, the venue for this kickoff, where Inter Lagos are home against Gateway United, who are sitting bottom table, surprising everybody at the moment, leading Inter Lagos by 2-1. No way given by the defender for the needed clearance. Body hit by Lanre Figo. Abbas. Adigun seems to be okay. Eric Bowman. But I guess the player is not ready to take the risk to continue. Femi Aditola. They may want to fight for a point in this game and spoil the party of Betfair money for Gateway United. Even if they're unable to cement their place to get that 56,000 might just be important to them to spend the weekend with the money and see how next season surely would looks like for them total of the Nigerian League. Because this score line surely would not save them the season. What really saved them, and important, it's just for the bonus. Head jump. And goalkeeper have to come quickly to claim release for Figo. Sodiq. Samuel Sunday. Exo with another wrong pass there from the substitute. And he's cleared out by Gateway United for a throw, which will be into Lagos way. They still pushing pressure forward. 2 minutes from the 4 minutes of additional time played already. Bonaventure. Larry Figo himself wants to overlap forward, wants his teammate as well to position themselves. Sodiq. There are numbers of players surrounding the back line of the Gateway United. They want to sit on this 2-1 lead. And it's just as a gift for goalkeeper. I will calmly welcome that. Season gradually coming to an end. We're saying bye to NNL from the Southern Conference A now, which all matches going down live from various centers. See you next season. But Inter Lagos surely will play the Nigerian Premier Football League next season. And they will have to leave others as well to continue from where they stopped this season from the Nigerian National League. Thank you very much for everybody who had given the opportunity, who had been part of Inter Lagos success stories. To the media crew, to the general manager, to the club president, to the players, they've done excellently well. They've made themselves proud. Their name surely would never be forgotten. They will surely remembered that today and this season, their name surely will be on Inter Lagos record for the rest of the club history. Their status will surely be cement on Inter Lagos Static Gallery. One by one, from goalkeeper to the vendors, to their midfielder, to the attackers, they've worked as a team and they've achieved success. They've achieved greatness. They've done the unthinkable and unimaginable. For the first season, they were almost close. The second season, they stumbled. And they never stopped believing and never keep believing it will happen. It has happened now. The defeat to Gateway United at the moment still not change their promotion. The defeats did not change their stance next to play the Nigerian Premier Football League next season. Gateway United victory not as well would not push them anywhere to cement their stand in the NNL. The 4 minutes of additional time played already. And any moment from now, referee may have to put an end to this game as they keep checking on his watch. Victory for Gateway United. Defeat for Inter Lagos. But nevertheless, it won't change anything. The promotion is secured and guaranteed. What only lost in this is the bonus for the pet power money, which Gateway United will have to get. And after full time for the match day 18 fixture of the NNL 2025-2026 season, we've come to the end of the NNL season from the Southern Conference A, where Inter Lagos, who are table toppers, takes defeat to the last of the season. It is Inter Lagos 1, the relegated Gateway United 2. We'll see you next time, God willing. My name is Bashir Ibrahim, and with the coverage so far, I've been one Richard in support with Victor. Thank you very much for being there. To the general manager of the team, to the coach of the team, to the club president who had believed in the process. We'll see you next time in the MPFL. We'll see you next season as well. And bye for now. beautiful.